It's Morphin time! So, hey guys, we're going to talk about the Power Rangers movie. Not the new one, which I'm hoping is good. We're talking about the one from 1990-something.
Isn't it 1995?
95. We pried this off of, like, the floor at Blockbuster. It was, like, stuck to, like, a piece of gum that some kid stuck there while he was returning Golden I. So I grew up with the Power Rangers. Kind of. I wasn't, like, a huge fan. I had a lot of toys. I watched Mighty Morphin. I didn't watch a lot after that. So I saw this movie as a kid. I didn't really remember it super well. Collin. This is Collin, by the way. I didn't really introduce him before.
From Collin's Pizza. I've not grown up on Power Rangers. I grew up on Ninja Turtles.
Right.
Which are way cooler.
Are they?
They're Ninja Turtles.
They are cooler.
They're Ninja Turtles.
I will say that. The Ninja Turtles are definitely cooler than the Power Rangers are. But anyway, so this review is going to be coming from someone that's seen the movie and then someone who has not and who didn't grow up on Power Rangers. So this movie, what's this movie about? We have the Power Rangers. We have Jason. What are their names? Those Rangers, the Power Rangers. Jason, Kimberly, Trini. No, Trini's not in this. So's Jason. Okay, that's...
Isn't it like Rocky?
It's like Rocky, Aisha, Adam,
Tommy, that's all.
And then you have Kimberly, Billy, and Tommy.
Tommy and Billy, that's all I know.
These aren't the Power Rangers I really grew up with. I was more like the first set of Power Rangers, so like Jason, Trini, like the ones that are going to be in the new movie. And then Tommy, who's Collin's mad because he's not green.
Yeah, seriously, why would you get rid of green and just give him white? All he wears is white clothing. It's so dumb.
Yeah, first of all the Power Rangers in this movie, when they're not in their costumes, they wear the colors of their suits. So like Rocky only wears red, Adam only wears black, Jason is, his name's Jason, right? Tommy. Jason's the Red Ranger. Tommy is in all white. There's a scene when they're on like the deserted island. He gets knocked onto the ground by like Poison Ivy chick. And then he gets up and his clothes are fine. There's no dirt on his clothes or anything.
All he wears is white. White shirt, white pants, nothing else.
I know, it's weird.
Colored, so why?
So the main plot of this movie is the Power Rangers are skydiving at the beginning of the movie. And then there's this evil guy named Ivan Ooze who wakes up from his sleep because... Why did he wake up? Oh, Rita. Because Rita and Lord Zed went and like woke him up because he was in this egg that got uncovered by some construction workers.
Construction workers are dumb.
Did you get like... You've seen Secret of the Ooze, right?
Oh,
with like Vanilla Ice?
Yeah.
When they were doing the construction, did you get the vibe of like the TGRI guys in Secret of the Ooze with the dandelions and stuff? That's what it's always reminded me of. I don't know if it's just because it's the same era and it's like construction workers, but it made me think of TGRI. So you have Ivan Ooze and... He likes to cover things in ooze. So, what's Ivan Ooze's plot in this movie? He wants to kill Zordon, he wants to kill the Power Rangers, and then he wants to brainwash all the parents. He wants to turn them all into, like, his own minions.
Well, then he wants to kill them.
He wanted them he wanted them to build something, right?
Yeah, his, like, little ant monster things.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah, so they got, like the...
His Zord... What are they?
They weren't really Zords, but they were like Zords. They reminded me of the things in Spy Kids 2.
Yeah.
Like the Island of Lost Dreams, except they weren't like actual living things, they were all robots.
They're CGI metallic ants.
Yeah. How was the CGI in this movie?
It is so bad! The CGI in this movie is complete garbage. Is
it the worst CGI you've ever seen? Have you seen either of the Mortal Kombat movies?
No.
Okay, I think Mortal Kombat 1 came out the same year as this movie.
Is it better?
It's questionable. It's hard to say which one's better, which one's worse. They're pretty close. There's this one scene, I mean, and then Mortal Kombat 2 is even worse, but there's one scene in Mortal Kombat 1 when I believe it's Liu Kang, and he's fighting Reptile. Reptile's like this little lizard thing, and it's like CGI, and it's terrible. It looks like a PlayStation 2 video game. But then he like morphs into like an actual person, and then it's like an actual fight. But at first, it's like a little... CGI reptile thing, and it looks just as bad as like a lot of the CG in this movie. Like when Ivan Ooze was in his big mech suit, it was like that.
So bad.
It's like that level bad. And what'd you think of that skydiving scene?
I hate it. I don't know why it was there.
You didn't like the song?
I was so confused. Like, this is Power Rangers. Why are they skydiving?
They need to show that these kids are cool.
Well,
even Billy.
Well, why don't they start off with a fight scene?
Because, I don't know.
Do you think kids would love that? To walk in the movie and first see, yeah, go Power Rangers, yeah!
Because the kids have to be relatable. Because, like, if they show them just fighting putty monsters at the beginning of the movie, all the kids are going to be like, I can't do that. Like, I'm not a Power Ranger. But if they show them skydiving, it's still crazy.
What kids think they're going to skydiving?
I don't know.
What's wrong with you?
So after they're skydiving, there's that kid that goes up to them, and I don't know his name. But it's the kid throughout the rest of the movie. What was his name?
It's not Ray. I don't know.
What did we think of him?
Why is he there?
Yeah.
He's dumb kid.
I don't know. He was kind of annoying, and I don't really think he needed to be in the movie. But he was important near the end because he like saved everyone with his little like model train set that they were riding around in on the.
So dumb. Why was he controlling the train?
Yeah, I don't know.
An older kid.
They reminded me a lot of Jimmy Neutron when like all the parents went evil, and then like the kids were having their party, and it was like when Sheen's peeing in the shower and stuff. And well, let's go back to the Power Rangers. So they lost all of their powers. And then they go to the island where they have to regain their powers because Zordon is dying. Which, by the way the command center looked in this movie, I wasn't a big fan of it. The way the whole movie looks, it just looks different from the TV show.
It's like a movie.
Yeah. When you port a TV show to live action, there is like kind of this little disconnect that happens. But it felt like, I don't know, the way the command center looked, I feel like they could have made it look a little more like the one in the show. And Zordon had like this weird 3D head instead of like the 2D head. I don't know, and obviously it's a different actor playing Zordon and different actress playing Rita, but it just felt weird. The main connective tissue, I feel like, are the Power Rangers, especially Tommy, because he's kind of like the ringleader of them.
Tommy's the worst.
Because Billy's not the leader for some reason.
Billy should be the leader.
Billy's a nerd.
What?
So they go to the island. And they meet Poison Ivy, or Mara, from Aquaman.
Let's go with Poison Ivy.
Let's go with Poison Ivy. So you meet Poison Ivy, and Poison Ivy knows everything. She knows everything about Zordon. She knows, like, all of the Power Rangers. Well, she doesn't know the Power Rangers, but she knows of the Power Rangers. She knows of Rita. She knows of Ivan Ooze. And so she helps them to reawaken their animal instincts, which I think they go with later in the show. I'm not sure.
So dumb.
But they swap out their dinosaur Zords. What's Adam turn into? Adam turns into a frog. I don't remember the other ones. One of them was like a bald eagle, right? Or just an eagle? Was that Tommy?
I think Tommy's like the eagle, and like
Kimberly was a crane.
Yeah. So dumb.
Yeah. So then they go, and they're working their way through the island. A lot of walking goes on. This movie actually doesn't have a lot of Power Ranger action, right? It's got a lot of... It has a little bit of it.
There's a couple fight scenes.
Yeah. What about that fight scene in the construction?
Oh my goodness.
Did you count how many flips they did?
Too many. Too many flips. When you could just run. You can just... run. No, let's just do backflips, you know, just to get away. It's so dumb.
And they also, every single time they move their hands, it was like...
All right, team.
Go Power Rangers.
Oh.
Woo! What a fight. But some of the fight scenes, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, the fights are cheesy. But, I don't know. There's something I kind of liked about them. Maybe it's just because it's Power Rangers. I don't know.
With the spin kick, the drill kick.
Oh, the drill kick? Was that Tommy that did that?
That was Tommy.
The Jenny corkscrew kick! Eight ball! Quarter puck!
Yeah, the drill kick. That was pretty great. This is kind of like, I don't want this for the new movie, but for this 90s cheesy Power Rangers movie, I feel like that construction fight scene worked well enough. After that, though... I don't know.
It went like down. It was just boring.
Yeah.
Like they were hiking.
I actually liked a lot of the stuff on the island, minus when they actually get to the temple. When they actually get to the temple and they were fighting like, what were they fighting? Like, were they Temple Guardians? Or
yeah, the Temple Guardians.
Okay, when they're fighting the Temple Guardians, that fight, I didn't really like it that much. I don't know if it's because I was getting like desensitized to the cheese of it, but I don't know why. I was kind of just, I wanted them to get back to actually, like, I wanted them to get back to the city and like actually fight Ivan and wrap up the movie, and they can watch their fireworks show at the end and all of that. They get their Zords, they go back to the city, and then they start fighting the giant ant, who I'm just going to call Antony.
We call it Antony.
Because we don't actually know its name. So they're fighting Antony.
The fight scenes from the show looked better than the fight scene in the movie with the Zords. Looked better in the show.
Did you ever watch the show Butt Ugly Martians?
No.
Okay, it was the show, I think it was on Nickelodeon. So Jimmy Neutron was kind of the show that I feel like brought 3D animation onto the TV format. Like, you had Toy Story and you had movies before. But Jimmy Neutron was like the first big 3D animated show, right?
Yeah.
So a few years before Jimmy Neutron, you had this show on Nickelodeon. It was called Butt Ugly Martians. The CGI in that show, it looks like the CGI in the Power Rangers show. There was this weird pocket. There was even this, I found this on YouTube, there was this Donkey Kong Country. It was a French-made Donkey Kong Country animated TV show that came out.
I've seen that.
You've seen that?
Yeah, it's horrible.
It's horrible. It's about that level of CGI. It's bad.
The movie's worse than that CGI.
The Power Rangers movie is worse?
Yes.
I actually wouldn't disagree with that. I would say they're on par. I'm not, it's hard for me to tell which one's better. Was the Megazord... The Megazord was CGI too, wasn't it?
It was.
It looked bad. Yeah.
Bad.
So they get in their Megazord suit, and was Ivan in a suit, or was he in...
Like, what? Like, first, like, he was, like, watching, then he went into one, because he just turned into ooze, and...
Okay.
Ooze
But he actually turned into the giant, right?
Like, he, like,
It wasn't a robot.
He's like made of ooze, and like he oozed into it.
Okay.
It's like it morphed around him, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
It's weird.
Because I was wondering when they go and hit that like for emergencies only button and the Megazord kicks him in the nuts, if it was actually just a suit, why would the nut kick like hurt?
For the kids.
Yeah, for the kids. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey, when I'm in a pinch and I need to get out of someplace, someone's holding on to me, that's the first shot you go for. That's not emergencies. That's you go straight for the nut shot.
Oh.
This movie has a lot of one-liners in it. Did you have like one that stood out?
No, I forgot them.
There was one. It was in the construction scene. Billy was fighting this one guy, and he punches him. It like goes into his chest, and Billy comes out with his hand of ooze. And in my head, I was like, you ooze, you lose. Actually, because that's what's on the back of this VHS
really?
tape. Yeah, it says you ooze, you lose on it. So I was thinking that in my head. And then Billy, in the movie right after that, he goes,
You ooze, you lose.
So there's a lot of one-liners in this movie. This movie is... Did you see this movie as like a guilty pleasure?
Oh, this movie is hilarious. Like, I could go back to watch this and laugh at it so hard.
So
it's so funny.
So it's got redeeming qualities to it. Have you seen all of Batman and Robin?
I think so, but it was a while ago.
Oh, okay. If you had to go back and rewatch one movie, would you rewatch this or Batman and Robin?
Is Batman and Robin like the one with...
It's the one with Arnold.
Oh, probably Power Rangers.
Okay. I actually think it's a better made movie than Batman and Robin is, but I think as far as cheese factor... They're about on the same level. It's cheesy. It's bad. Would you say this movie knows what it is, though? Does it try to go too serious?
No.
It doesn't.
No,
okay.
I think he knows where it is.
I can kind of agree to that, too. And I've actually heard interviews with Tommy, whose name is Jason David Frank in real life. I've heard interviews with him, and he really buys into this whole, like, yeah, Power Rangers are cheesy, and he knows it, and I feel like all the actors in the movie know it. It's endearing in that way. I think you can enjoy this movie as just cheese fest. You get some popcorn, you get some Tang, because that's like the ultimate movie drink. You get those things. You go and watch this movie, and you just kind of laugh at how bad it is.
It's so bad. It's so funny.
Looking forward, do you think the new movie is going to be better than this movie or worse?
I think the new one will be better. I hope there's funny moments in it, but I hope it's good.
You hope they cut back on the cheese.
Yeah.
I hope they do too. So those are kind of our thoughts on this Power Rangers movie. We just kind of rewatched it, and I was like, hey, why don't we just talk about the movie? But Colin, what do you do on your channel?
Well, I play video games with friends or just by myself. Lately, I've been streaming a lot, but hopefully I can get back into making actual videos.
So Colin's got a YouTube channel. It's called Colin's Pizza Co.
Colin's Pizza Co.
Okay, I almost called it Colin's Pizza Kitchen. And I was like, that's something different. That's California Pizza Kitchen. But anyways, we're doing this as like a collaborative video. So I'm going to have this review on my channel. And if you guys go to Colin's channel, which I'll put a link to it in the description, we're going to be playing the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers video game for the Super Nintendo, which I found at a used game store recently. And I was like, that is perfect timing. We should make a video about this. So you go ahead and click over to that right now and go subscribe to Colin's Pizza. Let me know what you guys thought of Power Rangers down in the comments. And if you guys like this video, you can click subscribe and check out some of my other videos. And I'll catch you guys next time.